Hello, as of uploading this video you are watching, I have just changed my username from Squishy Bluefish to VixenReyn. That fact alone is pretty much all you need to know, but if you're curious, the rest of this video will be explaining why I chose to do this. It's a bit of a long story, so I'll try to keep it short. The simplest way I can put this is I just don't like the name Squishy Bluefish anymore. It was a username my mom came up with when we were setting up a Pokemon Go profile. But over the past year, I've been trying to move away from it. I eventually settled on the name Vixen, which simply means female fox. However, I knew that would absolutely be already taken, so I added Reyn to the end of it. Reyn is short for Reynard, a word that means male fox. It's also the name of the stereotypical mischievous fox that you'd see in European fables. In case you couldn't tell, I'm only moderately obsessed with foxes. Now, that explanation is true, it's just a little misleading and masks a lot of things. Back when I was still in public school, it gave me this thing called depression. I've always had issues with school. I'd usually have something go catastrophically wrong every other year, and it would result in me being absent for like multiple weeks, sometimes months. 11th grade eventually rolled around and it hit hard. In fact, I completely ditched in-person school and switched to online. Throughout the whole process, I had a lot of self-hatred about how I used to think and act. It got to the point where I couldn't even look in the mirror and accept the reflection as me. I couldn't accept my name as it was the same one as the person who decided it would be a good idea to take 4 AP classes in their junior year. While I was no longer going out in public as much as I used to, you could say I forgot I wrote this in the script. You could say I became a furry, and it wouldn't even be that incorrect. However, it was not in the freaky sense, but much more in the sense of, I hate myself as a human boy and preferred to think of myself as a fox. Thus, I came to call myself Vixen, again meaning girl fox. And Vixen's also the name of one of Santa Claus's reindeer, and there is a third, forbidden, outdated definition, being a woman who is overly provocative, but I am willing to bet that 90% of English-speaking people under the age of 40 didn't even know Vixen was a word. Fast forward to modern day, everything I regularly use now has my username as VixenReyn, except YouTube. And I'm regularly going to therapy, I'm doing fine in online school, and most of my self-hatred is completely gone. I still repulse a little when someone calls me out for being a boy or having body parts that boys have, but for the most part, I am content with my body. I love this username way more than Squishy Bluefish. For one, I see it as a much more accurate username for me, and it's just easier to shorten. Like for gaming callouts, people might have just called me Squishy or something relating to a fish. No offense to fish, I just get moderately weirded out when I see them being sold as food. But now, people can just call me Vixen, and it sounds way better! Plus, I'm not a large content creator. I'm still shocked I managed to get this many subs, but I do feel like it'll be better to do it as soon as I can, so when I do start uploading again, new viewers will know me as VixenReyn. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching, and you can expect another upload from me tomorrow.